Good afternoon, my fellow Matrix community members. Today is 27th of September, and it's time that we organize our monthly AMA session. And as usual, we have our CEO, Mr. Owen Tao, to join this section. So without further ado, let's give a big welcome to our CEO, Owen.
Hi community, hi Eric.
Hey,
Hello.
你好，你
Hey,
好，好久不见。
你好
Okay, so
Long time no see.
we used to see via camera. All right. So
Yeah.
then because of the COVID, so we cannot meet in person. So yeah. Um, I think this monthly AMA we will have two sections. One is to share the progress according to the roadmap with our community members, and second is to answer some questions from our community. Okay.
Okay.
So Owen, I'm not sure whether you are a sport fan or no. Do you watch any sports games recently from the national games, the Chen Yonghui?
Yeah, I have watched some of the games. Not
Okay,
not many. Yeah.
okay. And what's your most favorite one?
My favorite game is basketball. Yeah.
Okay, so I used to be good at that, right? So back in campus life.
Yeah, I have played basketball over 20 years.
We cannot tell from your face. Okay, you look young. Then the so-called 20 years.
Yeah, I used to get 51 points in a game in my college life.
Okay,
Yeah, now
excellent.
and every week I will keep play one game with Steve and some other friends together every week. Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, you are referring to Professor Deng, right?
Yes, Steve is good at basketball too.
Okay, okay, yeah. Perhaps we can have kinds of a sports competition when the time allows, and also when the COVID-19 is kinds of fading out, things like that. And best wishes to all our community members. All right, so uh, so September is our stage 2 according to the
Yeah.
roadmap. And we have the CPT for mainness, and we need to develop something on mania and also mentor. And would you please enlighten the community what kinds of progress that we have achieved so far, and what can we offer for the community to test or to feel or to see as a proof or as an evidence that we have really delivered what we promised in the roadmap.
Okay. By the end of September, we will some great update in Manas and the Manta and also the Mania. Yeah. For the Manas, the most important update is at first we have add 5 AI services on that, and in the future we will add more and more AI service to this platform and make sure it can be used in every area and for everyone. And also a great update for Manus is that we have added the API function into this platform. It's very important for the Manus. At first, all the developers can, the users will not only can use the service in Manus directly. Also, the developers can pack our AI service in their apps and or pack some of our AI functions into their services, and the users can use our service via the third parties applications or the portals. And also the API functions is very important for miners because with the support of the API functions, the miners can support the large-scale commercial uses. Yeah, that's for miners. And for Manta, we have already finished lots of the development work. I think by the end of the year, we wish the Manta can be launched officially. Because with Manta, the GPU suppliers they can uh, gain rewards with the Manta functions. They can support their computing power to the users who need the computing power to support their auto machine learning. They can get rewards with that. And also for the mania, I think it's very important for Matrix and also the NFT market, because this is the first time we will introduce the AI models into the NFT market, because on Matrix with the mania function, you can update your AI models on the decentralized storage and then mint them into NFT. So that's we can say this is the first time the NFT has the real useful value. Yeah. And also, I think in the future, when the mania is ready, we will connect the mania with the wormhole. Yeah. So then after then the AI scientists can mint their AI models into NFT to each platform for transactions or for the users to use. Yeah, that's all.
Wow, wow, that's a lot of progress, and that's very exciting. And community, just to have a quick summary. So for this stage two, we have three things. One is Mania, and second is Mania, and third is Mentor. For the Manias, basically, it's a platform to have the AI applications. And this time, we increase the quantity. Let's train. I mean the quantity of the AI application they trained by us, because initially we will do that because we haven't have that many AI scientists join this platform yet, and because we have launched it, and we have 5 applications, and most important is we have the API function that available for all merchants around the world, that they can pick any kinds of AI applications from mainnets, and they can integrate to their platforms or their services. For example, the DeFi, the even the traditional e-commerce shops, or even education setups, etc. So basically, we have the announcement today, inviting community to join this mainnet test. Okay, this is number one. Number two is we have the Menta upgrade as well, and we will really provide some video to showcase the progress, because Manta itself is kind of algorithm thing, so it is difficult to demonstrate. So it's better that we present in a video format. And the third thing is about the mania. So we are looking to provide a demo for you, and then you can upload things to the train, and then you can generate or you can mint your NFT, and those NFT can be for trading. So this is something interesting for you to test out. So these are some exciting and very important progress from the project team. So thanks to Owen and the dev team. Thanks for that. And
Yeah,
thanks.
my
Okay.
pleasure.
Okay, and then the second thing is we are going to answer some questions from the community members. All right, Owen, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so first thing, first question is from our parent, Tony. Tony, you could. Will there be a Huobi global swap?
Yes, we are pushing this work, but as you know, the Chinese government has published new policies about the cryptocurrency, especially for the exchanges. So there is a big chaos in the Huobi group team right now. So I think the swap won't happen in a short time. We will continue to push them to finish the swap work as soon as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is something that beyond our control. It requires the cooperation from the Huobi, and also it requires so-called political environment to support this. So it makes things even complicated. And but we are looking at getting more exchanges. I mean, the top tier exchanges like we shared in the previous AMA. So that is our target. Yeah. And then we move on to the second question that is from the Bud Spencer 469. So this is a hot news recently, and you just mentioned. The question is the event of the Evergrande in China will have any negative impacts on metrics?
Till now, we haven't feel any negative impact to Matrix. But as we know, the Evergrande is a very huge group in China, so we don't know how deeply this event will how deeply impact this event will cause to the Chinese economy in a long term. So let's keep our eyes to see what will happen in the next months.
Yeah, we can see policies coming out from time to time, and I mean from the Chinese, meaning Chinese, they are kinds of get used to such kinds of policies or regulations coming out. But we are looking at such political changes in the mainland side. Yeah, and if there is any impact, it will impact all the blockchain projects, not just Matrix itself. Yeah. And then the third question is, right, this question is rather simple. Are you late on deliveries or will everything be delivered on time? And this question is from Abesa07.
Till now, everything is on schedule. So, and we will also keep working hard to keep everything on schedule in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. Just one thing that we are on schedule is number one, and the progress is quite encouraging. As we just shared with you. So it's stage two, and we will have a video, we have a test, and we have demo coming out. So just stay tuned. And then the fourth question is the recently we published a partnership with Echo Global, and this is questions about that, and from Javin. The question is the energy NFT sounds quite fascinating. What renewable energy sources would this be applied to? Wind, solar, or geothermal?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Uh, Till now, the NFT, engine NFT, in fact, it should be a function of our Magneto platform. Yeah, because uh, for the industry, we will mint the NFT. We will at first we will update the machines data onto the decentralized storage platform, which collected by the sensors. Yeah, and after that we can mint them into the NFT. That means the NFT. If you have the NFT, will have the data right, or you can use the data. So that's a very important functions of our Magneto. But in another hand, maybe we can find some more use case for the NFT, such as maybe for um, the the solar industry. Maybe we can mint one. If you have one solar electrical generator, we can mint that into an NFT. So it you can trade it or rent it by NFT exchanges. I think it will give us some more interesting use case in the near future.
I see. That's interesting. So I think there will be more questions about the partnership with the Eco Global. So we are going to organize an AMA section about this partnership anytime, I think next month. So we will keep the community updated and just like the AMA with the Apex. So just stay tuned and we welcome questions about this partnership. And because of the time, we were going to have one last question Does the Matrix blockchain have any products for DeFi applications? And this question is from Farouk.
Yes, we are trying our best to introduce more DeFi products into Matrix, such as maybe in the yeah, as you know, in the near future we will launch stable coin platform named Apex. Yeah, that's one project which developed by the one team from the Matrix ecosystem, and in the future we'd like to introduce more and more DeFi applications into our ecosystem and also onto Matrix mainnet.
Yeah, right. Yes. Apex is quite an interesting project that we had the MS section early this month. So if you wish to know more, you can go back to our Medium or our website for the transcript of of that AMA. Right. So I think that concludes today's AMA, Owen, and thanks for your time. And before we end this AMA, I just want to get a confirmed answer. Is Ken have the same sorry, the same hairstyle as us, as you and me? Is it right? The
No,
Ken?
no, 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 not now. He used to have the same hairstyle with us for full term, but not now. Yeah,
Okay.
he used
Last
to
time
be
I
the
saw
same.
him is just like this, a kind of bow hair.
Uh-huh.
Ken, no more.
Not, he used to be bald for a period. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Thanks. I think that's it. And thanks for sharing with us and joining AMA. So see you next month. And thanks for the community. Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye bye.